Earth is a crazy place. The more we learn about it, the more we realize how little we know, and how much of what we think of as common knowledge is simply wrong. There are some truly mind-blowing facts about our planet. Everything from the way it was formed to its current place in the solar system. Some of these you've probably heard before, but others may come as a total surprise. We've gathered 10 of the most surprising and delightful facts about the Earth for your next trivia night or conversation with a new friend. So take a deep breath, put on your thinking cap, and get ready to learn something new. Fact number 1. You might think Earth looks blue from space because of the oceans, but that's not really true. About 70% of the Earth's surface is covered in water, but what makes the planet look so blue is actually the atmosphere, which reflects light back into space. Fact number 2. Did you know that Earth is the only planet in our solar system that isn't named after a god or goddess? It's true. Mars, Jupiter, Neptune, even Pluto, which got stripped of its planethood, is named after Greek and Roman deities. But Earth? It comes from the Germanic term for soil and ground. Which, makes sense, but it's still pretty cool. Fact number 3. Although we only see one moon in the sky at night, the Earth actually has two moons. One that's roughly 4 billion years old, the moon we all know and love, and one that's just 100 million years old, known as Kootenai. Kootenai was discovered in 1986 by Duncan Waldron and Harold Levision of the University of Hawaii Institute for Astronomy. They named their discovery after an ancient Celtic tribe that lived on what would become Ireland about 5500 BC. The name, Kootenai, means people or tribe. It was first thought to be an asteroid but later determined not to be one due to its unusual orbit around the Sun, much like that of Earth's moon, which is also called Luna. Fact number 4. Did you know Earth is only 4.5 billion years old? A lot of people think that's old, but it's actually very young in terms of the universe. For example, our Sun is roughly 5 billion years older than the Earth, and the universe itself is estimated to be 13.8 billion years old. Also, the Earth has been getting larger since its formation. The Earth's size is increasing by about 4 centimeters every year, due to the continual buildup of new crust at the ocean's ridges and volcanoes. If you are feeling a bit small in this world, then here's something that will make you feel bigger than usual. And as if all this weren't surprising enough, you might be surprised to discover that each day on Earth is getting longer. This is because of the gravitational pull from other planets. They're slowing the Earth down. Fact number 5. The tallest mountain on Earth is not Mount Everest. It's actually Mauna Kea Mountain in Hawaii, which measures 33,480 feet tall when measured from its base on the ocean floor to its peak. That's more than 6,000 feet taller than Everest. Number 6. The earliest life on Earth might have been just as purple as it is green today, a NASA scientist claims. Ancient microbes might have used a molecule other than chlorophyll, the pigment in plants that makes them green, to harness the sun's rays, one that gave the organisms a violet hue. Fact number 7. The Earth is actually shaped like an American football. Well, sort of, if you squint and don't think about it too hard. The shape is called a geoid, and it's not perfectly spherical because of its rotation. And it's really fast. The Earth spins at a speed of 1000 miles per hour at the equator, but only 900 miles per hour at the poles. That's because the Earth is wider at the equator than at the poles. It bulges out slightly into a ball shape as a result of its spin. Fact number 8. The Sun is 330,000 times bigger than Earth and weighs about 33,000 times more than our little planet. That being said, if you were to scale down the Sun to be the size of a beach ball and scale down Earth to be the size of a marble, the two would still be about 900 feet apart from each other. And it takes about 8 minutes for sunlight to reach Earth, so when you see the sun in the sky, you're really seeing what it looked like 8 minutes ago. Fact number 9. The oceans hold enough water to cover the entire surface of our blue planet, twice. This means that there's a whole lot of water out there, and it's growing as more and more ice melts every day. In fact, just since 1992, Earth's ice has lost more than 4 trillion tons of mass. That's a lot. And it means that, if things keep going at their current rate, we'll soon be in a world with roughly 5 billion people living in coastal areas that could be flooded by rising sea levels. Fact number 10. The Earth is made up of many layers, a crust on top, a mantle in the middle, and a core at the bottom. These layers are made up of different materials that have different temperatures, densities, and pressures. The crust on top is what we walk on every day. It's the layer that contains rocks like granite, basalt, sandstone, limestone, etc., and it's also where volcanoes come from. The mantle is made up of mostly solid rock called peridotite, which is super hot, think 3 times hotter than boiling water, but also has pockets of hot liquid rock called magma that can come out through cracks in the crust to form volcanoes or other geological features like mountains or hills if they don't break through. The core of the Earth is actually divided into 2 layers, inner and outer cores. The inner core is solid because of immense pressure exerted by all the material around it. Meanwhile, the outer core is liquid due to less intense pressure and higher temperatures. These 2 cores are what give rise to the magnetic field that helps protect our planet from harmful radiation from space. Thanks for watching. We hope you learned something new and interesting about Earth from this video. It only takes a few seconds of your time to share and like this video. Please do so. If you have any questions or comments, please feel free to leave them in the comment section below.